Where's our soul squad? Where's our soul squad? Welcome back to the channel. I told you guys on the live in my vlog when I was eating a seafood shrimp bowl that I was going to make another video and it was going to be a cake video, but I didn't know. But I decided to go with the pineapple. This is my mom's favorite cake of all times, and her second favorite is double foods with white icing. So sit back and relax, y'all. Let's make this homemade from scratch pineapple cake. And right here I have 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Guys, I'm gonna put her in the oven on 350 until she get brown. Not just until she melt, but until she get that pretty brown, like you be doing like brown butter cookies. So we're doing like a brown butter upside down pineapple cake. Shout out to Justin because I never did this way before, but I'm doing it now. Thank you, boo. So now in the oven for 350, and I let it go. You got to go back and forth. You got to go back and forth so you don't want it to burn. And this is that nutty brown look you want. And I'm going in with 3/4 cups of brown sugar. And then after I chop her up with the butter, I forgot what I was about to do next, y'all. I'm moving slow. My voice is faster than what the camera actually showing. I'll go in there with about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You can use vanilla paste. I use the vanilla that I had. And like 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so I went in with, guys, like 5 tablespoons of butter. Let her melt, get her all brown and everything in the oven. Constantly watch her, for you won't burn, because butter will burn fast. 3/4 cup of brown sugar, about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And just like that, sit her to the side. Let's go ahead and make our cake. We got 3/4 cups of softened unsalted butter to 3/4 cup of vegetable oil. Now, that's a stick and a half. If you don't know what 3/4 is, I'm using 1 cup and 1/4 cup of sugar. So it's a stick and a half of unsalted butter, 3/4 cup of vegetable oil, and 1 cup and 1/4 cup of sugar. And this recipe is so easy that you don't need a stand mixer. Even with my arthritis, I was able to whisk her up really, really well. So I'm whisking and blending together my sugar, my vegetable oil, and my butter. Now, if I mess this voiceover up, y'all, I'm sorry, okay? Now, because I'm moving fast, but my actions are moving slow, right? Okay, so I don't know what I'm about to do next. Okay, here we go. I'm going in with the eggs. I didn't want to do a lot of editing or anything. So this recipe takes 3 eggs. Y'all, if you go back and look at my recipe, I did a pineapple upside down cake 9 years ago. So I love to update things, find fresh recipes, and do what I need to do. So I did 3 eggs. I did a tablespoon of vanilla, y'all. A tablespoon of vanilla. You just can't go wrong with vanilla. It makes everything just taste so good, so homemade. So yeah, so we put our 3 eggs, our vanilla, mixing it with our sugar oil mixture, just like that, y'all. And it's so easy. This is a quick and easy recipe. So now I'm going in with my flour. 2.5 cups of flour. This is cake flour. 2.5 cups of cake flour. I use cake flour, for my pound cakes and my cakes. I always use cake flour. I don't say I rather seldom use flour, but I'm trying to think while I'm trying to talk. I don't think I ever use flour when making a cake. I always use cake flour. I think I always use cake flour. So yeah, I did 2.5 cups. Now I couldn't find my 1/2 cup, so I took 2 1/4 and 2 1/4 cups make 1/2 cup. I went in with 2 teaspoons of baking powder. You only saw me do 1 because I forgot I was recording and I only showed 1 on camera. But it's 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And that's it. And we are just combining all this together, y'all. Now, while I'm doing this voiceover, my cake is cooling. 1/4 cup of what? Pineapple juice from those pineapples. 1/4 cup of pineapple juice. And then we're going to go in with 3/4 cup of room temperature buttermilk. I'm telling you, the buttermilk, and if you use buttermilk or sour cream in cakes, it just take it to another level. But this recipe, buttermilk, no sour cream. I'm just telling y'all how sour cream works too in cake. So yeah, so I'm just spinning it up. And like I said, I use this whole recipe using my raggedy old wire whisk. I got to give me a sturdy wire whisk. I can't never find a good wire whisk, but I'm on the look for a good wire whisk. And you want to know about a good wire whisk, please put in the comment below. And put in the comment below if you ever made a homemade pineapple upside down cake, because I'm telling you, it's nothing like homemade. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I grew up on box cake. My mother was not a baker, so any desserts we had in our house always came from the box until I got into junior high school. Now, y'all saw me pat dry those pineapples because you want to get some of the moisture out. You don't want your cake to be really wet. Now, I didn't show you guys, by my little brown sugar concoction was sitting, it kind of hardened up. So what I did is that I put it back in the oven, still on that 350, for like a minute and a half until it got soft. And once it got soft, I stirred it up. Make sure you watch it. You do not want to overcook this or burn this. Once it get hard while it's sitting, while you're making your cake mixture, just toss it back in the oven for a minute and take it out, stir up, and then start making these kissing cousin pineapple rings, okay? You want them to be kissing cousins. You want them to know each other. You want them to be so close to each other. Somebody say, girl, I ain't got no room. I can't move. That's how close you want these pineapples to be. Now, this is a 9-inch pan. I just bought these pans from Walmart the other day because I knew I wanted to do a pineapple cake. I knew my girl birthday coming. I want to make her cake for her birthday. Shout out to Juliet's birthday. She's an Aries, that fire sign, April coming. And I knew I need some new cake pans. And so, yeah, just like that, you pull your cake batter in. You see how the juices floated up? Honey, we're going to shake her a little bit. And we're going to tap her to get some of the air bubbles out. And she's going in the oven for on 350, like for 40 to 45 minutes. It depends on your oven. Just make sure you watch her. Look, she came out so perfect. Mine's cooked like for 40 minutes and it came out so good. It's so spongy. It's so soft. Now, you want to let her sit at least about 8 to 10 minutes because you don't want her to get stuck to the pan. I took my knife to go around the edges. It was already pulled away from the pan, but it wasn't pulled away enough for me. And y'all hit the bottom because this thing was hot. Because even after 10 to 12 minutes you letting her sit, it's still hot. This, when you're doing a pineapple cake, she has to come out because you don't want it to caramelize and everything gets stuck to the bottom of your pan. So, honey, you gotta deal with your hands getting hot and all types of stuff. But I took my time. I went around the edges twice. Look at it. I don't care. With a pineapple cake, you're gonna lose some stuff. Child, that was so good. You're going to lose a ring or two, but don't worry. Just go ahead and grab your ring. I think I'm looking for a fork. Child, when I tell you that thing is good, oh my goodness. I can't end the video yet because we got to let her cool down before we cut her, because you guys got to see the cut on this. But just like that, you pop her back in place. Look at that pineapple homemade cake, baby. If your Soul Boutique can't do nothing, she could cook and bake. I might not be good at Boggle on Netflix because anybody who follow me, y'all know about our game night. Y'all just eating all that up. No cake get wasted around here. When I tell you that thing is the bomb, oh my God. This is what she looking like. Look, I'm trying to fix it up and everything. Yeah, I'm eating all the cake because it's what? My house, my way. Your house, your way. And this is for my family. Okay? Look at her. She look good. She look good. Man, I love baking. And yeah, I love baking. Come get my pound cake on my website. We'll be back to cut her. Okay, y'all. She might look like she about to go out the door for clients. But no. You know, like I told y'all, I make cakes in the DMV. See? This way it will look. I do have someone in May who ordered a pineapple cake and a strawberry shortcake. I baked for the senior citizens. For this lady who cooks for the senior citizens. And I said, you know what? Let me make a pineapple cake. Because they ordered it. Baby, that's the way it's going to look when these 2 pineapple cakes go out the door for the senior citizens, okay? Let me show y'all. Oh, y'all done hit the camera. Ah, look at me. It's so fluffy. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. Let me taste it. Mmm. Oh, it's so good. Look at that. Mmm. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell, be notified. Because she about to eat this, y'all. And I got to take a thumbnail. I just took a thumbnail before I cut her. Oh, my goodness. This is so amazing.